What's going on, everybody? I hope you had a fantastic Hump Day Wednesday today. This is MYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm bringing you the BKN Game Recap for the Brooklyn Nets as they take on the Charlotte Hornets tonight at Barclays Center. I'm just going to say this again. This team just can never make anything easy. They can't. This basketball team just has to make you sit here and sweat. Makes you nervous. Makes you just clench on, hoping that this team doesn't end up blowing a game that they should win. Luckily tonight, the Brooklyn Nets had two players by the name of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to save them from a 23-point blown lead. And the Nets end up surviving. Yes, the Nets survived tonight against the Charlotte Hornets by the score of 122 to 118. Let's just be real here. The Nets shooting is what kept them in this game for the most part. They shot 57% from the field, 39% from the three-point line. The defense, the defense was just absolutely, I don't even know what to say. The fact that you had a 23-point lead at home against the Charlotte Hornets and you almost found a way to blow this game. Almost. This team, the Nets just started turning over the ball too much. They had 2 turnovers in the first half. They had 4 or 5 turnovers in the third quarter. The Nets have got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. And when you have a team put away, finish them off. The Hornets are a horrendous team this year. They're 7-18 now in the season. The Nets go back up by 2 games, above 500. But this was a nail biter that had no business being a nail biting victory for this team. And I'm happy they won. And if it wasn't for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, if one of those guys was not playing tonight, this team loses this game. So I'm not going to celebrate this win. I'm not going to be happy about this win because I'm going to be real. The Nets should have had this game done, over with, finished back in the third quarter. When you have a 23-point lead against a team that is 10 games under 500 before tonight's game, and you have them down by 23, there is no business why you should allow this team to come back in this game when you have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. The defense let them down tonight. And I'm talking like this is a loss. And the Nets won. But it's just the way that they won. The Nets are just so damn inconsistent night in and night out whenever they play basketball. And the fact that you had to struggle to put away one of the worst teams in the NBA is not a good sign. It's not. Now, there is some good news that came out of tonight. It seems that both Ben Simmons and Yuta Watanabe are going to be coming back sometime this weekend, whether it's Friday against the Hawks or Saturday against the Pacers. That's the positive news. Is that 2 players the Nets desperately need in terms of defense are on their way back. I was hyping up the TJ Warren train. Back-to-back games, he's done nothing, but I'm not going to get on him. It's his 3rd game back in over 2 years. So I'm not going to get on TJ Warren. He's going to need time. But like I said, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are the reason why this team won. Durant, 12 of 19 from the field in 36 minutes. 2 of 5 from the three-point line. 29 points. Irving was even better. 34 minutes. He was 14 for 24 from the field. 1 of 7 for the three-point line, so that's got to get better. 33 points. He also had 9 assists, and Durant was 2 assists and a rebound shy of a triple-double. 9 rebounds and 8 assists, along with those 29 points. While Irving had 9 assists, 5 rebounds, along with his 33. Durant still turned the ball over 3 times, but it's a lot better than when he turned the ball over 8 times against the Boston Celtics. In terms of the other guys, Seth Curry showed up tonight. The bench, once again, had one guy that really consistently showed up. I know Edmund Sumner had some moments too. He was in 13 minutes, he was 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from the three-point line. He had 3 rebounds and 9 points overall, but it was Seth Curry that really sparked this team off the bench. And the Nets had 3 players with 20 or more points. Curry was on fire. 28 minutes, 8 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line. He also had 5 rebounds and 6 assists with 20 points. Curry was a major spark off the bench. Harris had 8 points in the game in 31 minutes. He was 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 4 from the three-point line. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Could use more from Joe Harris, but he's really been one of the more consistent shooters on this team. Claxton, 14 points in 29 minutes, 6 and 9 from the field, mostly dunks, 3 block shots, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. He also had 7 rebounds and 1 assist and 1 steal. Typical Nick Claxton game. 7 to 10 rebounds a game, around 12 to 16 points per game. That's a typical Nick Claxton game. 2 or 3 blocks. That's what you're expecting from a guy like Claxton. O'Neal, he did solid out there. 3 points, didn't really get it done from the field. He's been struggling lately from shooting the ball. 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from the three-point line. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, including a steal. He had 3 points. But he's mostly there for the defense. But his shot has been off the past few games. Hopefully he can rebound and get that going again. And in terms of the rest of the bench, Markieff Morris in 15 minutes, 2 for 5 from the field, 2 for 4 from the three-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block shot. He had 6 points. Like I said, TJ Warren in 11 minutes, he only took 1 shot from the field. He had 2 assists otherwise, and had no points. Cam Thomas only came in for 5 minutes. The dude is just not playing well enough to right now be involved in this rotation. He only took 2 shots from the field, missed them both. He had a rebound and an assist. No points. The Nets, the Nets cannot allow teams like Charlotte to come back in these games. If you want to be taken seriously in the Eastern Conference, when you have a team like Charlotte that is down by 23 points in halftime and going into the beginning of the third quarter, you make sure you put them away. And you do not allow them to come back in this game. That's exactly what the Nets did. This game was down to 1 point at one point. 1 point at one point. With less than a minute to go. Like I said, luckily for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving being there to save the day offensively with the clutch shots they had. So, I'm sad. We won this game tonight, but why am I not celebrating? Because the way this team won. The superstars had to bail them out again. You're talking about a 7-17 team. And I'm very happy they won. Because it would have been a much different story if we didn't win this game and you blow a 23-point lead and lose. Thank God we at least won this game. And now you got 2 back-to-back tough matchups against the Atlanta Hawks on Friday and the Indiana Pacers on Saturday. Those are not going to be easy games. The Pacers have given us trouble, and the Hawks are one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference right now. The Nets have got to do a better job on the defensive end. 118 points is unacceptable tonight. Especially when you have a 23-point lead. Your rotations have got to be better. Your perimeter defense has definitely got to be better. How many times have us Nets fans screamed about the perimeter defense being abysmal? The front court defense has got to be better. At least they did have 39 rebounds and 33 assists in this game. That's a positive. They got out-rebounded by 1 assist, so that could be worse. But they did have 8 more assists. The Nets at some points were being way too friendly with the basketball. Sometimes you got to drive to the basket when it's there and take the shot. And not always pass the basketball because you want to get everybody involved for the sake of passing the basketball. Just, if the shot is there, take it. I understand you want to get your teammates involved, but the Nets sometimes in this game were just being too pass happy. And maybe I'm nitpicking, that's fine, but the Nets had no business. Well, this game was this close. I mean, we won by 4 points. Well, there's a point in this game I thought we were going to lose. I really honestly thought we were losing this game when the Hornets cut it to 1 twice with about a minute to go in this game. I honestly thought we're losing. Thank God for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving tonight, saving the day for this basketball team. And either way, it's a win. But now we're 14-2 on the 14-12 on the season. And now we have 2 back-to-back games, tough ones at home against the Atlanta Hawks and the Indiana Pacers. It's not going to be easy, but the Nets have got to do a better job, bounce back, and do a much better job defensively in these games. Offensively, I can't complain. The team shot 57%. The three-point shooting could be more consistent, 12 of 31 from the field. But overall, the Nets shot well from the field. It was the defense that let them down tonight. But I'll take the win any way I can get it. Now I want to see how this team does in the next couple of games against much tougher opponents. But I'm not happy about tonight. Even though we won. This is not a very happy time. Not very happy about tonight at all as a Nets fan. Because this team was very close to letting this lead, 23-point lead, slip away. And if it was not for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, we would have lost this game. So the Nets have got to do a better job overall heading into the game on Friday against the Atlanta Hawks and getting Yuta Watanabe and Ben Simmons back on the defensive side especially. And the fact they've been driving to the basket and playing more aggressive. We could use that on this team. But especially defensively, it's going to be a spark for this team. And tomorrow and Friday might be the first time where we might actually have our entire team whole. For the first time this season, everybody on this team is going to be healthy and ready to go. And then Jacques Vaughn's going to have to decide who gets minutes, who doesn't, play the matchups against the Hawks and then the Pacers, etc. down the rest of the season. You're going to have to divide up these minutes depending on the opponent. But either way, I'm not thrilled tonight, but I'll take the win any way I can get it. So this is your BKN Game Recap. The Brooklyn Nets squeak by the Charlotte Hornets tonight at Barclays Center. And I really mean squeak by the score of 122-118. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving saved the day for this team. They really stepped their games up. Durant had 29 points, 8 assists and 9 rebounds. Kyrie Irving had 33 points, 9 assists and 5 rebounds. Thank you. Thank you for helping us win this game tonight. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, chatter, and game recaps surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. And you guys let me know in the comment section if you feel the same way about that I do. And that you're happy the team got the win tonight. But at the same time, you're still frustrated by the fact that this team is just still playing so inconsistent night in and night out. And they had to literally squeak by the lowly Charlotte Hornets tonight at home to pull this victory out thanks to their 2 superstars. So I thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of your Hump Day Wednesday. Take it easy, and as always, let's go Brooklyn Nets. It's a Nets world, and guess what? We all just live in it.